People everywhere, all through the ages, have been drawn together in times of ceremony, joy, and celebration. Thus today, we have been drawn here together to witness and to celebrate with Sarah and James in their union for a founding of a new marriage. Marriage is perhaps the greatest journey in human relations that one can take. A love based not on possession but on participation is not a love built on risk, but one built on faith.
Most people getting married believe in the myth that marriage is a beautiful box full of all the things that they have longed for: companionship, intimacy and friendship. The truth is that marriage at the start is an empty box. You must put something in before you can take anything out. There is no love in marriage. Love is in people, and people put love in marriage. There is no romance in marriage. You have to infuse it. If you take out more than you put in, the box will be empty. As you take these vows, I would have you remember, to love is to enter a whole new world, a world of togetherness, a world of sharing. To love is to constantly search for new ways to bring each other happiness, to make the most of every moment you share together. With love, there is no need to pretend, where you can be yourselves and know within your hearts that you will be accepted by one another.
So this says, I can't wait to be your missus. To my groom, what a wonderful thought it is that some of the best days of our lives haven't happened yet. Our forever starts today. May this gift be a token of my love for all time. Sarah.
I was going to say this is the most special day of our lives, but there is the exception of meeting each other. We met just over 7 years ago. It was in the run-up to Christmas 2007. I saw Sarah. I decided I could easily do a better job than the standard procedure. So what we decided to do is I approached Polly and Sarah, and we basically pointed the guy out in the group and said, you know, we're not interested in you, but we've got this great plan about teaching him a lesson. I think we might have been making eye contact thinking, really? Is that really the deal? But even so, she went along with it. But then what actually happened was, she was looking at him a little bit too intently, getting on with him a little bit too well. Probably only about 10 or 12 seconds had gone by, but I couldn't stand this any longer, and I didn't live up my end of the deal well at all. I thought, I need to cut in now, I'm not waiting. And I knew right there, there's almost a frozen moment in time. I knew this is a bit strange. Why do I feel this way, that I need to get in right now? The whole deal's off, I just want to talk to you, and I just want to admit it straight out.
Two things which parents try to give their children. One is roots and the other is wings. Sarah, you've now grown your wings and fled the nest, but you'll always have your roots in this family. In James, I believe Sarah has met her perfect partner. Elaine and I think he is everything one could hope for in a son-in-law. But as a philosopher once said, women are to be loved and not necessarily understood. Marriage is the meeting of two minds, two hearts and two souls. It's clear that James and Sarah are the perfect example of this. May they be blessed with happiness that grows and with love that lasts and a peaceful life together.
James is one of my longest and shortest friends, and we go back about 23 years, and in that time I've seen him achieve a great deal in his life. Clever, ambitious and hard-working, James has overcome many obstacles to get where he is, and I think you'll all agree that winning Sarah over has been his finest and most well-deserved achievement to date. I love him like a brother, and he's never let me down. You can leave James in the company of anyone, and you know they'll get on well, as James believes and therefore brings out the best qualities in people. I know how meticulously and anally retentively fussy James can be with everything. From the right type of food he wants to eat to the right kind of socks he wants to wear. His annoying attention to detail is only matched by his steadfast stubbornness. And it surprised me when he asked me to be his best man, considering how long he's known me to be the opposite of this. This is the reason I know Sarah is perfect for him. And I presume, Sarah, that he's made you undergo various psychometric and personality profiling tests, as nothing James ever does is ever taken lightly, or done lightly, or half-assed. Unlike many other couples, James and Sarah have had lots of adventures together already. They've travelled the world together, run marathons, experienced many different cultures, and every story I hear from them or photo I see is a shared experience. The happiness and love they found each other is abundantly clear. Please join me in a toast to the beautiful couple, to James and Sarah.
My husband and I would like to thank all of our guests for taking the time to celebrate with us today. We are truly humbled by the show of love and support that we have received from family and friends, not just today, but over the last several months that we've been back in the UK. We couldn't ask for better role models. Thanks for your unending love and willingness to help. I'm proud to be the newest Heffernan and wanted to thank Pat and Marion for welcoming me into a family with open arms. To my bridesmaids, Christina, Louise, Hayley, it was wonderful to watch you walk down the aisle in front of me today. You all look gorgeous and I'm so grateful for your help. And lastly, to my new husband, James, you are my inspiration and guide, and I can't wait to continue our adventure together.
To you, the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Heffernan.